Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. So today we have another fall project. You know how I love fall. It's my favorite time of year, and happy fall, y'all, because it is fall. And in Texas here, we are actually getting some cool weather. It's not going to last, but I'm excited. So today, if you've been with me a long time, you know I've done these, a bunch of these, and I think it's like my 8th in the series of these boxes that I've been making, and I had to make one for fall. And this one's going to be so cute to put that blessings mix in. I actually just put some little pumpkins in it just to show you what you can put in it. It will hold quite a bit of candy. But look at this little scarecrow. Isn't he so cute? Oh my gosh. It's not hard at all, y'all. And I'm using quite a few different dies for this. I just searched my stash and tried to find the dies that I wanted to use for this. If you don't have all these dies, look and see what you have, and you can figure out some way to do it. It's really easy to do. I am using the layering ovals, which Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry anymore, but if you've been with me for quite a while, you may already have those layering ovals. But I decided to use it. I was going to use something else, and I thought, heck, I'm going to just use those layering ovals. And I know a lot of people have oval dies, so you can find them anywhere. I'll tell you about what size his face is, because that's all I used for the ovals. I did put a little tag on the side. But I love the little tag. It's so cute. It says Hello Fall. I thought it'd be really cute for like a Thanksgiving bag for like my grandkids, or put blessings mix in here for a neighbor. I thought it'd be really cute. So this is what I'm sharing today. I'm going to show you, if you haven't been here, I'm going to show you some of the ones that I did. It all started with Uncle Sam, which unfortunately I can't find Uncle Sam. I don't know what happened to him. So I'm going to show you some of the other ones that I made. They're all on my YouTube channel, so if you want to see any of them, check them out on my YouTube channel. So after that, I did Santa. So here's a Santa. Basically, these boxes are approximately the same size. The only one that's a little different is my reindeer. So there's the little reindeer. I think I did him last year. And then I did a bunny for Easter, and I did a pink and a blue one. This one has a little tail on there, but he was really cute. And this one is one of my favorite. It is the snowman. He's really one of my favorite because I love snowmen. And he was super easy too. And then someone asked for a leprechaun, so we made a leprechaun for St. Patty's Day. So those are all of the ones except for the Uncle Sam. Like I said, I couldn't find him. But if you want to see how to do any of them, check it out on my YouTube channel. But today we're making Mr. Scarecrow. So what you need for this, for the box, you're going to need a piece of pumpkin pie that's 8 by 8. And then this one's 8.5 by 1/2. I actually had it left from cutting this piece. And the dies, I'm going to tell you really quickly because I'm using quite a few different dies. Now the main one I'm using is this one right here because it's going to form the curve for his hair and the curve for the hat brim and the little hat piece that goes on the top of the granny apple green piece here, the rim, I guess. And then I'm using the tailored tags here. Tailor-made tags. That's just for the tag, so you can use whatever you have, but these are the ones, and these are awesome. You really should get these though because they're awesome. And then I am going to use, for the little eyes that I put on him, I found this oval in my hat builder, so I love this one too. This is so cute, but any oval punch will do. That's about this size. You can use that. The part for his hat is this, and it comes in this one right here, and this one is the hippo, and I've actually used these pretty recently, the Hippo and Friends dies. So I've used these for something else I can't remember now that just recently I used those. And then these are the layering ovals. If you have these, use these. If not, then find an oval. Even if you have a little oval plate, you can just trace around it and use that. These are the basic border dies, and this is where this comes from. And this is a lifesaver for me on this because, and these dies, come on, awesome. They are awesome. So I am using that from that. The sentiment that I'm using on the tag is from the Sweet Strawberry. It's the hello. I'm actually masking out the there on here. I just love the writing on it. And the leaves that I'm using are just leftover leaves that I used here from another project. And I think those came from the Giving Gifts dies. I used that on my little Nuts About You squirrel little treat holder. That's where I got the leftover leaves for that. And then the alphabet's just the Playful Alphabet. One of the best alphabet dies that I've ever had. Love that one. All right, so we have a lot of cut and emboss work to do, so let's get started. We are going to use some Very Vanilla for his face, and we are going to cut this oval out. And then I'm going to show you how I did his hair and the hat and all that other stuff. I'm going to show you everything. So this video may be a little bit longer, so just stay with me, be patient. It's really worth doing these. They're really cute. So there's his little face. And let me tell you the size of this oval. I think it's about 3 3¾ So the oval is 3 3/4 across. So anything around that size will work. All right, so now for the hat, I'm using some soft suede. We are going to cut out this little piece right here. So this is going to be for his hat. We are going to cut that down. And then we're going to create a border for his hat, the rim. And this is where this is going to come in handy. This is about 4½ inches. So we are going to just lay this down. We're going to have to run this through a couple times. I should have brought my purple tape over here. I think I could grab it real quick because I really need to keep this in line. All right, and then we're going to make a rim. So I'm going to grab my purple tape really quick here. We are going to make the rim of his hat. So I want that to stay down because you want it even. So this is going to be for the rim of his hat. And then we're going to do the same with the Granny Apple Green, and we're going to do that little green rim. I'm going to grab another piece because this one's going to be a little bit narrower. So we need to keep it. I love the stitching it creates on these two. It's really cute. Now we're going to run this one through again. Actually, these go pretty darn quick. It didn't take that much time actually to put him together. So we're making this one a little narrower. It's trying to rip. Let's see if I can add a little bit of glue under there. I don't want to have to run it through again. I think it'll be okay because we're going to put flowers on there. Yeah, that's going to be just fine. All right, so that's the brim. That's the little decorative part. And then we are going to make his hair. And this piece is also 4½ inches. We're going to do it this way because I use that side. We are going to just run this through. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. We're just going to run it through. And I think those are all the pieces that we're running through. Yeah, the other ones we're punching for his little flowers. We're going to punch those out. So I think that's everything to run through. See how quick that went? All right, we're going to put him together. So this is going to be for his hair. So I just kind of hold it up like that, and I will start cutting his hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start here. And we're going to just start cutting out triangles. When I get closer to the middle, I'm going to cut them shorter because I want it to be shorter so it doesn't cover completely his eyes. And then just get a little bit longer, almost like cutting Frankenstein's. And that is going to be for his hair. And then this piece is the hat, but we're going to cut it in half. So you got one for another one. And we are going to grab, I already did his eyes, I already cut those out. So these are for his eyes. Those are that little die I told you about. We are going to punch out a little flower. I'm going to get it all ready to go. So that little flower, then we're going to do yellow flower. We're going to do that bigger. Whoop, almost lost that one. All right, I caught that one in my lap. And then we are going to punch out with my regular hole punch a little black center. That's for the center of the flower. And then we need a couple leaves. So we're going to do one leaf here, and then we're going to do the other one. So we have our two leaves here. This all goes together. And I also cut like these little strips. We're going to use these for like his hay coming out of his hair and his hat. And these are about a 1/16 inch. I just cut them all out on my trimmer, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in just a minute. All right, let's get him together. So we're going to put his hair on, and we're going to probably end up cutting some of this. So I want to just set them where I'm going to put them. We need to do his eyes first though. I'm using a Stampin' Right marker because I didn't have a smaller oval. So I'm just going to color in the black of his eyes here. Just going to color that in. And I'm going to do this one too. If I had a smaller oval, if you have one, go ahead and use it. If I had a smaller one, I would use it. And then I'm going to use my regular punch again, and I am going to punch a little circle. I'm going to punch a couple out of here so that I get enough. I'm going to use these for the whites of his eyes. I have some pumpkin pie ones in there because we're going to use that for the sides. So then we're going to just put a dot of glue there and one here. I'm using my Take Your Pick tool because this thing is super handy, especially for this project. And those are his eyes. Put a little bit too much glue on that one. Okay, so these are going to be his eyes. They are going to go like that on here. We're going to glue these all down, but I want to make sure. I think I'm going to cut his hair a little bit shorter. I'm going to cut it right here. And let's go ahead and put his hair on because it's moving all over the place, and I just want to make sure it gets on here, and then we can just tuck his eyes under. Let's get his eyes on. I want him to be a little bit underneath his hair because it's so cute. I'll put one there. Here. And then you just need to take a scrap piece of pumpkin pie, and we're going to cut his nose, just a little triangle for his nose. Just make it the size that you want it. Let's see. I think I'm just going to round it a little bit on the bottom here. Let's see, I think that's about the size. Maybe just a hair. I need my smaller. Make it just a tiny bit smaller. And glue that on. See how he's coming to life. That's what I love about these. They're so fun. Get this stuff all out of the way. And we're going to do his face here. We're going to give him his lips. We're going to do it with my Stampin' Right marker. So you can do this with a pencil first to make sure that you don't mess up. That's the best thing to do here. And then I'm going to use my Petal Pink for his little cheeks. You know, I love using this Petal Pink for the cheeks of my little people. So he's got rosy cheeks. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh, he's coming alive. All right, now we're going to do the hat. So I'm going to measure it up against here and see how wide I got it. And then I'll tell you. It is about 4 1/4 inches. So we're going to attach it to his hat here. I'm going to put it on here. And then we're going to put this little piece here. And I'm going to end up cutting that too. And it's good because we're cutting it where I messed that piece up. And this piece is about 3 1/4 inches. So we're going to put this one on here. And then, oops. See how easy it comes together, y'all? Then we're going to make our little flowers. I'm going to kind of pop these up a little bit. We're going to make our flower. And then we are going to put that in the center. And I'll put the leaves on after I get it on his hat here. So there's his hat. Let's put the leaves on. And we're going to put the little strands of like straw that I made. We're going to put that on last. Let's move that down like that. All right, now we're ready to put it on him. Oh, I'm dropping stuff here. So it's going to go down here. Isn't that cute? Look how cute he is. So cute. And actually, I give the glory to God for the things that I did think of, because I'm telling you, I had a dream about, I was putting him together and I had him just like this. I had a dream about putting these on. And after I did it, I was like, that is so darn cute. So I really like this part. But we're going to just cut pieces. We're going to tuck these under, and I'm just putting them along, and then we're going to cut them after we get them all on. We'll cut them shorter. Some of them we're going to leave a little bit longer, but it just makes it look like he's got straw coming out of his hat or his hair. All right, we're going to do this one too. You don't need this many. I just kind of went a little crazy about cutting them because I wanted to make sure I had enough for the hat and his hair. And then we're just going to put 3 on each side here. It's very strange sometimes how I think of things and I'll wake up and it's in my head. So let's see, let's move this over a little bit. Like that. We're going to cut these shorter. So this side we're going to cut, you're going to cut them different lengths. We're going to cut them like that. And on this side I'm going to trim them going this way. So they're just different lengths. I can probably even use these little pieces. Oh, I think I'll just start another one because we're gonna put some of these on his hat too. So I'm just gonna tuck these underneath the little flower. And again, I'm gonna trim some of these. All right, so let's cut these. And there's he is, all done. You can see how it goes pretty quick. Actually, it's so cute, and it's so worth the time that you're spending. All right, let's get the box together. Box is super easy. All right. So let's score this. It's 8 by 8, like I said earlier. So on one side, you are going to score it at 3 and 5. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to score it at 2 and 6. Oops. And that is it. Now I have to move over. I got to get my little thing out here and do my little trick because it went off. So just use your bone folder and push that back. You're not going to see it. It's going to be just fine, but I don't want to get mixed up. All right, so then we're going to cut in here. Cut down here. And we're going to cut this side as well. And we are ready to put it together. And I'm going to show you how I glue these together. It took me a while to figure this one out because I decided I didn't like seeing these little tabs on the inside, so we're going to pull these up. And they're going to be on the inside. We're going to do the same, put glue on this side too. Pull these up. Make sure your box is nice and square. And then we're going to fold these down and we're going to put glue on these tabs here. And see how you can see these on the inside? When you pull these up, it's going to be flat and you won't be able to see them. So it's nice and clean on the inside, and I like that look. I like it better that way. All right, now let's put him on. Pick your front, and we're going to put him on the front. Just like that. He's so darn cute. And then the handles I put on, the handle, you can put double handle, you can put single handle, and I usually just glue them on, but this time I decided to use some brads. So I am going to punch a little hole. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to punch a little hole through both of these. I'm going to grab my brads. I'm using the round and square brads for this. I'm going to use the black ones this time. Oh, you know what? Before we do this, let's put our tag together. Let's stamp the tag because I want to add the tag. That's why I'm using the brads. All right, so I'm using that hello. I need to mask that. And I'm just using some Post-it note. And this is full sticky Post-it note. I usually get it at like Staples. We're going to mask off the there because I don't want that on there. I'm going to use some Cajun Craze, ink that up, then pull off this piece, and we are going to stamp it on our tag. And then we're going to glue on the fall. So let's, if I can pick them up. So we're going to do the F. A. These are so, I love these Playful Alphabet. I have used them so much. I've definitely got my money's worth out of these. I use them so much. Okay, and then I'm going to grab some of those leaves I had left over. And let's see, what are we going to use? Let's use this yellow one. It's actually Cajun Craze, or not Cajun Craze. Oh, I forgot what color it was. My mind just went blank. Then we're going to put this one on, and let's use one of these. It's crushed curry. It just came to me. So we're just adding those little leaves there. And then we're going to go, let's scoot these all out of the way, and let's get our handle on now. So to do the handle, I got to line those holes up. And this is why I decided to use the brad, so I could put this on really easily. And we're going to, but what I'm going to do with this, and I'll show you here in a second, I'm going to do this side too. I'm going to grab my hole punch. I'll use another brad here. And I like the brads, but on this one, if you're going to put anything heavy like I put in there, these handles want to move like that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put some glue right in between there so this handle does not move. And in that one. And that is it. Just add your goodies, and look how cute the tag is on the side. And there's our little guy. Here's our other one. And he's filled with goodies already. Isn't he cute? I hope you enjoy this. I think they're so fun to do. And just use what you have. If you don't have all these dies, just use what you have. Find something that you can use. You can even, you know, to make that curve, you can use a plate, anything like that. But they're really so fun to do, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well, everybody have a blessed day. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. This is my September hostess code. It's almost over, and celebration is almost over, y'all. So the 30th, it ends. So don't forget to get your orders in, because I don't want anyone missing out. It happens every year. Have a blessed one. Catch you later. Bye.